Hey there, and welcome back to Cosmic Crypto. In this video, we're going to be talking about ICP. Let's go. Okay, welcome back to the channel. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, if you could go down below, hit that subscribe button. And while you're down there, if you can tap the like button, I'd really appreciate it. All right. Let's do a little overview of what I've been talking about with ICP here. We did have our breakout. Fantastic. Good job. Round of applause. So we had this massive resistance basically since the inception of ICP. And also we had probably the largest bullish divergence I've ever seen in my life, where the price had just been going down, 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 but the RSI had just been going up, up, up. So I was getting super bullish on ICP in this area down here. And on top of that, we had formed this falling wedge that we broke out of, which actually has a price target to bring us right back up here at the 0.5 Fibonacci, right on the $8.65 level, maybe even all the way up to $9.80 roughly. Anyway, that's kind of our price target for this initial move, in my opinion. And so we'll just have to wait and see. But I've been waiting for a rejection here, so this is the perfect time for that rejection. We've got the 50 EMA coming down, hitting that. We've got the 236 Fibonacci hitting that, and we've got previous support, turned resistance, and now now resistance again. And I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I kind of feel like ICP is going to come back down and retest this resistance right here as support, possibly during this pullback here, which is roughly around the $4.38 level. But let's zoom in on the chart and see what that looks like, because I don't know, I just feel like it's coming back down to that 618. And so I'll show you what the 618 is here in a second. Let's go to the daily time frame, where this is going to be a massive buy opportunity, I believe, for this fourth wave. If you can catch the bottom of this fourth wave, and as you can see on the daily time frame, we were completely overbought here, right around the 80 level. We also got the red dot on the trend directional. So ICP didn't actually have as bad of a fall as a lot of the rest of the market, and actually right now it's up almost over 3%. So it's having a very decent recovery as well. So I don't know. I don't think that the bottom of this move is in. I think that we do have lower to go in order to create this fourth wave. And I personally believe that there's a solid chance it comes down to the $4.50 level area. If you zoom in, I'm actually going to move this up to there for the resistance, which also, here we go. So from the wave 2, the bottom of wave 2 to the top of wave 3, the 618 also lines up pretty nicely with that resistance. So I just got this feeling it's going to come down for the fourth wave to come around the $4.50 level area. I could be wrong. It could be very bullish right now, and we could just stay above the 382 and then continue on to our fifth wave after that. Let's kind of see where on the daily time frame this third wave went to. So we'll take this extension from the bottom of wave 1 to the top of wave 1, pull it down to the bottom of wave 2, and as you can see, I mean, we had a nice couple of wicks above the 1618, but this is just too much resistance here. And also, I think I showed you it's the 50 EMA on a larger time frame on the weekly, and a whole bunch of other resistance. We had all these wicks, but we did reach our target of the 1618. So if you were able to catch this wave 2 bottom here, which, I mean, it's almost clear where it was because we had the break above this massive resistance line, the white line, and then we held it as support for a while. And then if we take a Fibonacci from the bottom of wave 1 to the top of wave 1, well, you can't see that. We came down and held the 0.5 EMA perfectly, then had a blast off to the upside. And so anyway, that would have been a fantastic move or a catch. If you'd have caught that, you're looking at a 47% move. And so now we're waiting for this wave 4. And so, okay, let's just assume the wave 4 comes in, around that 618 level, that level I'm talking about here. That puts our final price target for this move before we get a big correction right around the 5.85. which lines up really nicely with this support over here, or previous support over here, and new resistance to get us up there. And I wonder if that actually lines up. Let's go to the 12-hour. What about the weekly? Yeah, okay, so there's no EMAs really that lines us up with nicely, but it does line us up with this block over here that we could be running into. We could go higher than that. We could blast through that and come up to this 200 EMA here on the daily as well. That's just kind of a lower price target, that 1618. So anyway, I do believe that there is a little bit more room to fall here. If not, let's go down to a lower time frame, and we're going to look at see what kind of pattern could be forming here for this fourth wave. I'm waiting for a pattern to form before I jump into anything. And yeah, I mean, there's really, I guess we could be forming some kind of a broadening wedge here. And if that's the case, then the price would have to get back up to the top of this wedge in the shorter term, probably in the next few days. By Friday, I believe we'd probably have to get back up to the top of this wedge in order for this to be valid. Otherwise, it's going to just roll back over, and then the price target of the fall, if you fell out of that wedge, yeah, that would bring us too far down. But we don't have to go that. I mean, this is just a price target, but we want to keep above the first wave over here, which is sitting at the $4.24 level. And so, yeah, I'm still looking at this $4.38 to $4.58 level, and possibly holding this 200 EMA as well for retracement to be finished. Now, we are getting a nice move after the fall here from ICP with this candle here, but I still think it's going to roll over. Let's go down to the 4-hour. And that even still works for the 4-hour, where we've got a 5-wave count forming here as well. We're not going to break through the first wave, which is good. We come down, we retest. That also would line up perfectly with the 4-hour 200 EMA. So yeah, nice rollover to the 200 EMA. That gives us plenty of support right in this area here. Like I said, roughly the 438 to 458 area gives us plenty of support to find that fourth wave and then move on to the fifth wave up. And what we want to focus on right now for the shorter term is, actually, let me put these lines back on here. If we are in a broadening wedge down here, or some kind of a channel even, I'm looking for a retracement. So we're going to grab a Fibonacci from the top of wave 3 to the local bottom here. And let me get rid of this other Fibonacci so we can see this a little bit clearer here. I'm looking for us to come up possibly to the 382 here, maybe to the 0.5, and then get rejected and come back down. If it blasts through the 618 here, if we can get above and close a candle above $5.30, then this whole falling a little bit lower is completely wrong, and we're already on our fifth wave. So just pay attention to that. But yeah, I think we'd have to break above the 618 here, which is around that $5.30 level. If we break above that, then maybe we're on our fifth wave already, and we already missed it. But I do expect us to hit some resistance here and then fall back down and come back down to the price targets I gave earlier. It's kind of just what I see on the charts. Let me look at the, yeah, and actually here, if you go down to the 1 hour, see, this is perfect. If you go down to the 1 hour, we already finished a 5-wave Elliott wave here. And so we came up, here's our fifth wave. Now we're forming our ABC correction, which, you form your A, B, and then one of the price targets for this ABC correction is down to exactly where my line is here, right around the $4.43 area, is the projected price for the C leg to form, and I do believe that is in the cards. Also, we could go shallower here and go to the 469 area because that would be holding the 1 hour 200 EMA. We could wick down to that, hold a body candle above that. So also pay attention to that. If this is even more bullish, then that could be a price target as well. I just don't see us going down to the 1618 C leg here, which is down to the $4 area. I just think that's too low. And so, like I said, pay attention to those price targets for 438 to 458 area, and perfectly lined up with my line and this C leg on the 1 hourly time frame is the $4.43 to 44 cent area. Anyway, that's all I got for ICP. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.